Loneliness scares a young person. It sustains an older one. So goes the theory. Lots of theories, ideas, and guesses about life going around.
He's not here.
Knock again. Harder if you want anyone to hear you. I don't have all day. Damn Indian.
Maybe he went to town.
Oh no. I know he's in there. Here. Take this note. Put it on his door. I hear he can read.
Hiding away from the world has its benefits, particularly after you screw it up. Yes, people have the right to screw up their own lives and hide out from their own mistakes. But if people need what you gotta give it to them, right?
You getting into my head again.
It was an animal in distress, maybe with schizophrenia equina, that makes them hear whinnies and snorts between their ears, according to the literature. And the voices in my head.
Hey, Doc! Is that you? You have a patient here!
I'll be right there!
A patient, like the last one, 4 months ago, before the cold, the snows, the returning troubles, and the second thoughts. Yes, a patient. His name, Fred. Fred. Fred.
His name is Albert. He revolutionized physics. His is Nikola Tesla. He revolutionized electricity. Then there's me, Fred, who can't revolutionize anything or anyone. No surprise with a name like Fred. Fred Fogarty, Fred Fogarty.
Fred! Fred, my genius!
Yeah, I got it!
Great!
I got it! I got it!
Thanks, kid.
No problem.
Oh, there's a problem.
What?
I'm spelling my name with a K and 2 Y's now.
Because you're twice as happy?
Yeah, sure.
I can retype it.
With a pretty font this time?
Gotta roll, babe.
Thanks, Freddie. See ya. Love ya.
Fred, you okay?
I was, just thinking, Donna. Just thinking.
About love?
I fell in the wet grass, and I gotta go change.
There's no way you can change. That's why I like you. So your parents still away?
Some Aboriginal conference on world hunger.
At $500 a plate, all you can eat lobster and prime ribs?
You don't live in a shack like your grandparents did in Scotland, and we don't live in teepees anymore, okay?
Okay. So what are you working on now, Einstein?
Nothing I'm gonna tell you about.
Maybe it's that top secret project of yours. The location of the soul, which you still think is between the ears. What are you doing in here? Scientifically.
Actually, I'm sure you've seen the recent paper on monosynaptic occipital reticular orbital nuclei.
The moron complex?
I can't find the missing modality in the puzzle, but I'm sure the key structure is located just below the hippocampus.
A college for hippos?
Huh?
Hippocampus. It's a joke. Remember the nucleus for laughing?
Yeah, sure. The trick is to get the right herbs into the brain in correct proportion to each other.
With these?
No, some kind of chemicals, drugs that haven't been designed yet.
Or herbs?
Untested herbs are dangerous. There's good reasons for regulations.
Yeah, about 200,000 of them every year for the guys who make them, especially for love potions. Found with a little help from Mr. Computer. Something that would make any guy attractive to Miss Caroline?
Mm-mm.
Come on, let's go see him. Would you get changed?
Watch out! Watch out!
We're on a mission!
Yeah, make that a mission of speculation. Why is it so important for us to see this Dr. John?
There's something about his theories that make them feel like fact.
And?
There's something about him that makes you want to avoid him. I could turn around.
But you won't.
No, I won't. your old neighborhood.
Which has changed a lot. I hardly recognize the place.
You okay?
This is a stupid idea.
Just talk to him.
Why?
Because I feel he has the answers you need.
You mean you think he has the answers I need?
Feeling sure than knowing.
Did Einstein say that?
I'd be surprised if he didn't. We can turn back if you really want to.
So you can get me in an accident going home? You start something, you finish it.
Fred? Wait!
Huh?
She says hello.
Ma Jill Hemstetten, my Guiseslo.
She remembers when you were this high.
Your girlfriend has a pretty good understanding of our language. It's been a long time, Fred.
I know, I didn't know you were still, how are things?
Oh, day to day on a res. How's your folks?
Hour by hour in the city, I guess.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
We came to see Dr. John. You know where he lives?
I know where your uncle resides, Fred.
Uncle. So that's it.
He talks about you a lot.
I'll be back in a minute.
Your Uncle John's gotten particular about the people he talks to these days, and what he talks to them about.
I'm still family, sort of. Mekamukwiquenchachua, you know.
I do, but you don't. Not yet.
Tobacco? You don't smoke?
Dr. Jim!
Finally. Just 4 months ago, I was Dr. John, with miracle medicines that became too dangerous for everyone. So, I had to leave. When I came here, I told the locals I was Jim. They said I was Doc, soul doctor, who treated the mind, spirit, and maybe the heart. Where is he?
This way.
See, I told you he's not home.
Neither are you between the ears.
How do you know what I'm thinking?
He probably does.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he...
Yes?
We brought you some tobacco.
Oh. Kupstem.
Ma'ayuri.
Ma'a Yuri.
Ma'ayure.
Better.
Dr. John? Are you...
Time? What time is it?
10 after 1.
Minutes?
course. 10 after. Oh. The spectrophotometer, what I could do with it if it were mine.
But it isn't.
Harvard, Yale, and University of Saskatchewan.
It's how open your eyes are, not where you open them, nephew.
Dr. John, Fred's been doing some research.
Teach first, then we talk. So, cultist Klutzman, you come to see Injun dance and talk plitty? Want to see if the old sign wash is as peltin' as they say?
Waki tai. Mamuk kum tums tuk tuk nika.
What?
I asked her, worthless woman, if she came to see if the old coot, who still is your distant uncle by blood, is as crazy as your parents and the rest of the world say he is.
And she said?
Teach my mind. I learned it on the internet.
And you, Fred, should have learned it from your parents. How are they?
Well.
Maybe well off, but not well, by the looks of you, all tied up inside your own knots.
Jeannie, you okay?
Yes, of course. I'm fine.
She looks like trouble.
Big trouble.
Take care, Jeannie.
What did you want?
Fred's been doing some research on hormonal attraction.
All young men do research on hormonal attraction.
Uncle, Dr. John, I'm serious. Parallel studies at McGill and 3 independent universities in the States have independently speculated that the combination of serotonin, acetylcholine, and norepinephrine activate the most basic pleasure centers in the brain, synapsing directly with the decision-making cortex, integrating all modalities for maximal effectiveness.
Yes, if the balance of the transmitters is right. But if it's wrong, if you can't make the 2 to 5 to 1.5 ratio happen at the same time.
Myrtle, Harold, and Simon, I know.
What?
His lab rats, who didn't fall in love with each other or themselves. He gives them names instead of numbers.
Not very professional, but commendable.
I gave them reversal agents. They're okay now.
But are you, physician, heal thyself?
With this pharmacoherbal theory of yours?
That mixes modalities, makes you see sounds, hear colors, and smell visions of beauty?
Girls. I can't even talk to a girl, never mind figure out why I'm attracted to her.
She's sitting right here. Why don't you tell her that?
Donna's not a girl.
Okay, what am I?
You know, a friend. I'm talking about girlfriends.
Miss Caroline and the cool chicks, who Fred thinks he likes.
I don't know if I would like her, but I deserve a chance to find out. Anyway, if I could discover the right biochemical agents to activate those 3 transmitter systems, I've researched all the drugs on the shelves.
But we haven't looked at the ones in the garden or on the mountain.
Which haven't been investigated thoroughly.
Maybe in the literature you've been reading.
Wow, you did all this here in this shack?
Where I did the work doesn't matter. What it says matters. Page 95.
Wow, this data's fantastic.
And still untested.
But there's data in here, old data, that suggests there were a few test subjects and one that
left the clinical trial early?
Because the treatment failed?
Because it worked.
I have to know how this works on man.
Are you man enough to try it?
I don't know. What are the side effects?
Occasional headache, some cold sweats, lightheadedness. And the most dangerous one for a subject like you, the most indescribable experience in native or Western medicine.
Love.
with or for anyone you want.
What are these?
This is what you came for. I'm going out to get some more tobacco. My own brand this time. You kids entertain yourself.
So potion B goes on you, just under the mustache you've been trying to grow for the past 3 years.
And potion A would go on the tip of Caroline's nose. If this can make Caroline like me,
The ice bitch.
then anyone can like me and maybe listen to me when I have a good idea.
Maybe, maybe not. Look, Fred, maybe all of this being liked or loved is in your head.
Being liked is the first step to being loved.
You're already loved.
Not by anyone important. We have to look at bigger things than ourselves here.
Right. Like the Carolines.
Dead in the eyes. Alive behind him.
And unable to fit into the herd. All the other horses, they hate him. I should have sold him for meat a long time ago.
Can you help him, Dr. Jim?
I'm no doctor.
Not according to the stories I hear from the folks in town. You know, those rumors about that specialty of yours? If they're true, you should be selling it, and maybe I can help you,
It's just a herbal tea.
Okay, then maybe you can give some of this herbal tea to Lonesome Fred here, huh?
Fred? You don't say.
Can I try some?
How old are you?
13.
As old and slow and special as Lonesome Fred here. What? I'm insensitive again? Like your mother said I am. Insensitive and loud?
Let's see. Here, help me.
Like I said, walking hamburger, standing rib roast, 33 cents a pound.
Please, Dad.
Not on my hard-earned money. Maybe this welfare Indian can do something for you. Stupid savage. Dumb Indian. Welfare bomb.
What about us? Please?
We'll see what we can do.
You really think Fred should be part of this experiment of yours?
Of his. And if it works, ours. Our people's magic bullet. Or arrow.
Cupid's arrow, to be exact.
John. John. You didn't tell Fred why you were thrown out of the science world.
I left.
Because of that drifting out thing of yours.
Transient and temporary temporal lobe disassociation. And it only happens when I'm around cars, trucks, and fumes. I'm fine when I'm out here.
Fred is your nephew.
His parents made him a stranger.
And you wonder why. She is cute.
And beautiful.
And wrong for your nephew.
And wrong for us to make that decision for him.
Fred? You okay? Fred? Fred?
John. 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 John.
22 minutes after 2. No turning back the clock now. He's on his way.
To places you were afraid to go to.
He can handle it. Or will learn how to.
Ship ahoy! Have you seen the white whale?
What?
Moby Dick. I may not read Science Illustrated, but I do read books that don't have illustrations in them. Are you sure you want to go through with this?
Science demands it, right?
Queen bee. Worker bee, cool crowd around her.
Knowledge is power, Donna. And being in with the powerful people, too.
On the tip of the nose. Waiting for the earth to spin her to you?
Carolyn!
Caroline, I want to give you this.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Down! Down!
I'll make you sorry.
Down!
What?
Now! Fred, are you okay? Oh, a real gentleman. This looks like it could be interesting.
Fred! Fred! Fred?
Six milliliters of desiccant A mixed with 20 mils of water. Adjusted by weight 4. Lonesome Fred. And Lonesome Frederica? Maybe my magic potion could work on them both. Maybe this time. Great Spirit willing.
So, how's it going with your boyfriend, Donna?
My science buddy. He's married to his research project.
Sometimes visions, including those that come from medicine men, don't always work out like in the textbooks. Even the ones that write their own books.
Sounds like you have a story behind that.
Wait, John. John?
You love him.
In a way.
And he loves you?
In his own way. The best way he can.
He seems nice.
And cautious.
About what?
Feelings he had, or almost had, a long time ago.
When he took that love potion of his.
Part of it. Then he dropped out of the experiment. He was a graduate student, as he tells it. He got into the scholarship program, But someone was doing experiments on the students that they weren't told about. It was an accident that John's class was randomly chosen for testing of a new chemical, and that chemical had a strange effect on Native people. Since we have that special gene, you know, that gene that keeps us Indians from growing hair on our faces.
So what happened?
He'd go into this world of his own for 2 minutes, then 10, sometimes 20. As long as he was getting great grades, the doctor said he was fine. Then when his eyes wandered from the books, he broke out into a cold sweat. Felt like he weighed 1,000 pounds, then nothing at all. His heart racing 1,000,000 miles an hour. Things his body and head never felt before. No one saw or felt anything like it. His heart was open.
What's going on here?
And that woman...
That woman was you?
No. But it might as well be me. Or any other woman now.
What happened?
The doctors said there wasn't anything wrong with his brain. They put him in the nut house and doped him up with drugs and said that would make him better. Then he turned his science on to other scientists.
Like his nephew Fred.
He could have done a lot of things, but...
Wait. Is Fred in any danger? This isn't funny. I love Fred. I love Fred?
John never said that to me. Or anyone else.
Where's Dr. John now?
I'm not supposed to tell you. I gave my word that I wouldn't say anything.
You didn't say a thing.
Yeah.
You're so cool.
Sure is.
And with some more work, cruel.
What?
It's cool to be cruel and nasty.
Dr. John! Something's wrong!
He's supposed to be leading her.
Like you led that woman on the university lab bench.
We have to get him out of here.
How?
Ask him to dance.
How am I supposed to do that? He's with her. Maybe all this madness is in Fred's head and you put it there. Hey, wake up. Dr. John? Hey, we need you now. Here, please. Hey, Fred!
Hey, Dono!
Donna.
He don't know that anymore. He's too smart for you now. Isn't that right, Freddie?
What do you want with him?
To make him happy.
He got you with drugs.
That'll make us both rich. Right, Freddie?
Rich. Where's Rich?
Who's rich? You and me.
He's sensitive. He's got mental problems.
You had 5 years with him.
He's gay.
Right, just like you are. Or could be.
I love him, and he loves me. or could love me. I don't know.
That's right, you don't know, and I don't care. And neither does anyone else in this room.
His mind is trapped between this world and the fantasy world. There's only one thing that can save him now.
Anything, how?
You need to put a drop of this on his lip and kiss him. It's the only antidote.
It didn't work. Fred, I love you so much. I can't lose you now.
Donna.
Oh, back to reality now, loser.
Everything's ready. Still ticking.
After he took a licking,
Because of we won't say who.
he's gonna be okay, really.
After you give him more of what?
He's gonna be all right. I'll stake my soul on it.
What are you gonna do?
Try to reverse the neurochemical changes in his brain that were initiated by the potion. With the reversal agent I've been saving for myself. How many glasses of that mystery punch did he drink?
At the party? I don't know. I just want him back.
I need you over here to hold these leads. Closer. Come on, we don't want to lose them. Closer in.
Donna. What are we... Uncle John. Auntie G. What happened?
It's been a bad dream. Hard times on the other side. But you're home now.
But how?
Les Jean.
What?
The most powerful medicine.
Love.
It loses all of its meaning in translation.
John, I think you're forgetting something.
What you're asking me to do is dangerous, Jean.
I know.
I can't dance.
I'll be the judge of that.
relationship's the highest form of love.
Mind to mind, heart to heart. Let's,
Take it slow.
Do you want to try this?
It was a Halloween fairy tale and a winter wake-up call to the reality of the situation, the reality that I had to leave to protect the biological elixirs that Dr. John discovered to save the world, or to destroy it.
Wish I could tell Jeannie.
You say something?
Huh? Huh? You been talking with my horse?
No one talks to me. Not here. Not at school. Not nowhere. But maybe with that...
Poison?
I thought it was a tea.
We treat diseases of the soul with medicines from the heart, not with science.
I don't understand.
You will. Maybe after you get on Fred here and take him for a ride.
But he's
in need of your love more than any medicine in my bag. Try it. Doctor's orders.
It made no sense, but it felt right. Gotta feel right with what you do. Right?
Glad you agree.
I think I love you, Jeannie. And if you'll have me, I'm coming home.